today.
Welcome to Liquid Lunch. It's me, Hugh, and that was the Hope song. And we've actually got Michael Morris here, CEO of the Social Strategy Group, joining us here at the studios. And Michael's got 25 years experience as a cause-related marketing consultant. And Michael, great to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me here.
And re-meet you because we've actually met you before. But we've never had the chance to talk about cause-related marketing, and we might have some idea about what it is, but you've been doing it for 25 years. Maybe you can just give us the official definition.
Well, cause-related marketing is basically a win-win situation for corporations and charities to become involved with each other. It could be through product sales, could be through any communication, but the fact is that it's all about win-win. And there's so many different ways cause-related marketing can be done, but that's what I've done. I've worked on quite a few programs to help nonprofit.
So now I'm just wondering if we're going to talk about a specific campaign here that you're working on, right?
Right.
Do you want to? It's about elder abuse. Do you want to just give us a little bit of an introduction to that?
Yes, campaign? Well, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, it's interesting. A friend of mine, who's president of Health Therapy Products, knew that I was a cause marketing consultant, and he wanted to launch a brand new product. My meeting with Lou Hochman, who is the president of Health Therapy Products, who introduced me to Feel Better Fast, I said to him that once we're sure that the product works, which we did, we tested the product on a lot of people, and then I
just tested it this morning before the show.
Really? Yeah, you mentioned
I got a big bruise on my thigh, and it's actually feeling a lot better.
Yeah. So I said, the first thing we have to do is find a worthy cause to be able to, and considering pain comes in many forms. Mm-hmm. I did some research on a charity that I didn't know much about, but I'd had experience in my past life in my fashion industry of doing fundraising in seniors' homes for elders. And I noticed I wasn't familiar with the fact that financial abuse was the biggest problem within elder abuse, but abandonment and neglect was something that was very relevant. When I was doing my fundraising, I noticed that elder seniors were being neglected. So it triggered something. I spoke to Lou and I said, you know what, I'd like to approach a charity that relates to supporting elders. So I did a search. I came across Elder Abuse Ontario. So I felt that this was something that we should engage in. So I called through to Elder Abuse Ontario. I spoke to a lady called Marta Hajek, who works there takes a lead in the marketing, and she was really excited. I said to her, I want to make you the recipient of all the results of a campaign, to make Elder Abuse Ontario the recipient of this campaign.
She must have been very happy to hear that.
Thrilled.
Yeah.
She then said, come over to the office, and we had a meeting with Maureen Etkin, who is the executive director of Elder Abuse Ontario.
Now we've got some video of her, but we've also got some video of Mickey Rooney. And do you want to just tell the connection to Mickey Rooney?
Well, what happened when I was doing my research to see how bad the problem was, I knew about neglect and abandonment from my 12 years ago. I wanted to see really how bad it was. And then when I saw that Mickey Rooney, who's a famous movie star, was a victim of financial abuse, I felt this alerted me that we have to move forward, we have to do something. So we should, if we can play the clip, that'd be great.
So here's Mickey Rooney, and we'll come right back.
I have worked almost my entire lifetime in the business I love, to entertain and please other people. I am here today because it's so important that I share my story with others. I was unable to avoid becoming a victim of elder abuse. Elder abuse comes in many different forms: physical abuse, emotional abuse, and financial abuse. At first it was something small, and I could control it, but then it became something sinister. You can be in control of your life 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, and in the next minute, like that, you have absolutely, believe it or not, no control. I came here for you to think of the literally millions of seniors who are abused. To those seniors, and especially elderly veterans, I want to tell you this. You're not alone.
All right, so there's Mickey Rooney, and of course, if it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody. And,
Exactly.
and with the aging population, of course, there's more and more people going to be in that situation, more and more people dealing with family members who are in that situation, that sort of thing.
Well, this is what alerted me to contact Elder Abuse Ontario. So I spoke with Marta, as I mentioned, then went to the office of Elder Abuse in Mississauga, and met with Maureen Etkin, the executive director.
Right.
We invited us to their annual conference, which was 2 weeks ago.
The Elder Abuse Ontario
The Elder Abuse
Conference,
Ontario's conference, which was very, very successful. I interviewed Maureen Etkin, who's the executive director, and I think we have a clip of an interview.
Yeah, we do. So here's a chance
To introduce Maureen. Yeah, to see Maureen. Yeah.
Okay.
Ken, and I'm very pleased to be the Executive Director at Elder Abuse Ontario. We are trying to make Ontario safe for all of our citizens to grow old. Our job is to make people aware that elder abuse exists in all of its different forms, and to help everyone do all that they can to prevent abuse and to know what to do if abuse does happen. So we need help in getting our message out there. As you know, older people now outnumber younger people, and they often require some assistance or care.
Well, this is why I'm here with Feel Better Fast, this product, because as a cause-related marketing consultant, we looked to your charity because we felt it was one that's neglected, basically. But it's more than just awareness. It's obviously about prevention. So by obviously helping you raise money is a key issue, right? You need money coming from other sources other than from the government.
Yeah, we need money to help us prevent abuse from happening. It is happening very frequently, and there's just so much to do. There's still so many people who don't know where to turn for help, and we need to make sure that we're prominent in getting the message out so that people know how to get help.
So there's Maureen. So you and she were presenting at the conference.
Well, she organized the whole conference,
Yeah.
brought in all the constituents from all over Ontario, and as I said, there were a lot of people there, and we met some wonderful people at the event. And I was listening to a speech by Dr. Amy Dupree, and I felt it was so compelling about a project that she was working on that I asked her if she'd mind if I could interview her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to introduce Dr. Amy Dupree, terrific lady.
Okay, we got a clip.
Thank you.
I really learned something, and I think that's the value of your project that you're working on. Can you explain a little bit about the project?
I'm happy to. It's called the Essential Conversations Project.
Right.
And what we're doing is we're training facilitators who guide families through the conversations they struggle having in midlife and beyond. And the goal of an essential conversation is not just to do planning, but it's to do planning and deal with the emotional issues that are often right at the surface when families are dealing with aging transition. We have social workers, mediators, life coaches, lawyers, anybody who works right now with older families and wants to add a skill set and learn how to facilitate these conversations.
How many people know about this project that you're working
Fairly
on?
new. We're getting the word out. We're doing our best to get the word out quickly.
Are you putting sort of educational classes together to teach the program?
Yeah, it's a 3-day program.
Yeah.
Keep the cost very low, though, because we really want it to be accessible to everybody.
It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you.
What we're doing here with, we're a cause-related marketing
Yes.
company, and we're hoping to raise the money that maybe can help assist you in getting what your goals are as well. So
be great.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so
and
much.
Good luck. The work you're doing on behalf of Elder Abuse Ontario is very important work, and thank you for doing it.
Going pretty well. Yeah, wonderful lady. Yeah, she's a director at the International Federation of Aging, who are some great people there. So everybody's sort of collaborating for this major world issue, but we want to make an impact in Ontario and then teach the rest of the world how to go about doing it.
Well, it seems like I'm just getting the vibe from seeing these clips that you got a real good bunch of people from all over the province really working hard to to address this issue.
Great people. Yeah, so, Lou and I, after there's a little clip, obviously, of what we thought about the event ourselves.
Now, so Lou is he's the
president of Health Therapy Products, which is manufacturer of the product.
The Feel Better Fast.
Feel Better Fast product,
so we have a clip of you and Lou now.
Yeah, I have a little clip there.
Okay.
Very well. Lots of people acknowledge that the product seems to be something that is necessary in society, and the awareness that we're going to get and the awareness that we're going to increase about elder abuse, I think it's a very complimentary show for both of us, for elder abuse and health therapy products.
When we got together to discuss this agenda, we discussed we had to find an important charity to get involved with. It was incredible that we came across a charity that seems to be under-recognized.
It's totally under-recognized, and it needs more awareness, and as a new company we need more awareness. I think we're going to be successful as well in raising awareness for ourselves and for elder abuse. Had a lot of very interesting people, doctors, physiotherapists, yoga instructors. It's terrific. It's a great show.
Yeah, and everybody seems to be getting a lot of value out of it. I certainly have, as being an elder senior myself.
I think it's a great cause.
Yeah, great cause, and this is a very educational,
absolutely.
Very educational program.
Yeah.
Pain comes in many forms. Yeah, just because we suffer from aches and pains, that's nothing like the pain that's suffered from the elder seniors, the elder, who are being abused. Again, I mentioned financial, physical. Psychological, neglect, abandonment. These are such painful situations, and something has to be done about it. We're Feel Better Fast, because we're in cause marketing, we're not just going to end it there. We're going to continue, because by introducing, we have a unit, a desktop or a countertop unit, which can go into chiropractors, physiotherapists, fitness clubs.
And that's the display, right? Did we show that? We have a picture of
We have a picture of a display, countertop display, which can be...
There it is.
Yeah, so anybody who engages by putting this countertop display can support the charity Elder Abuse Ontario.
So these can be practitioners?
Yes, for sure. They can be practitioners, they can be fitness, sports arenas. We're actually doing something with the sports arena, with a hockey team to try and go to their supporters and so on. What we're doing with Feel Better Fast, because we're a cause-related marketing company, that we'll take, we'll engage with any charity. We're working, our priority right now is to work with elder abuse. We're committed on an ongoing basis to work with them. But if other charities decide that they also want to raise money and need money, we will support them as well by working with them together. And
that makes sense, because any organization that's working in any charitable cause is really in the business of getting rid of pain anyway.
Exactly,
right?
And that's why we felt it was so appropriate to work with Feel Better Fast as being the perfect fit.
Okay, so we've got the URL up there. That's where people go to contribute. And there's a couple other websites I think we want to give out, for example, for the product and
yeah, Feel Better Fast has, it's www.feelbetterfast.com, sorry, feelbetterfast18.com, and the reason I shouldn't forget the 18 is because the Feel Better Fast product is natural herbs, it's a natural product, it's very safe.
Yeah,
and
it's not going to destroy your...
That's right. Well, a lot of other gels or products that are out there sort of have...
They're drugs,
They have
right?
drugs within them, and the drugs interact with the actual product, whereas with Feel Better Fast 18, it doesn't happen because it's natural product, so it's very safe.
Yeah.
As long as you don't drink it, you're not supposed to drink it. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm tempted.
But it's relief. It works. I've tried it, and we have certain testimonials. We actually have on the website,
Yeah.
on the Feel Better Fast 18 website, we have some testimonials of people who've used the product as
Well, I used some, as I said before, and I can still feel the cool on my thigh, which I thought I was going to die last night. I'm here today working. Thanks
That's
to.
good. Well, we had to make sure that you felt comfortable for this interview.
Well, I wanted
didn't
to-
want you to be in pain, so
Well,
we.
Yeah, it's good that I'm not in pain. So, okay, and also, of course, the hashtag Stop Elder Abuse for social media stuff, for Twitter.
Twitter,
People
yeah.
can stay in touch with
Yeah.
what you guys are
Well,
doing.
we're going to be launching a major social media campaign to get the message out there, to let people know how bad the situation is with elder abuse. It's something that has to be stopped.
Okay, well, absolutely. So, well, thanks for coming in today, telling us about this.
Thank you very much for having us.
And all the best with the campaign. And of course, it's not just up to us, it's up to everybody out there right now can go to that URL and make a contribution and help put an end to elder abuse in Ontario.
Thank you very much for helping us. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome, Michael. Thanks so much. So we're going to take a little break here. It's Liquid Lunch, and we got a lot more coming up. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
And it's a hope that will carry us, and it's light that will dispel all fear. And
You say you feel compounded everywhere, surrounded by the way your negativity has tried to let resentment and forget contentment. Remember hope in your